What is good, YouTube? My name is Emil Ross, and welcome to the Martial Consulting channel, where we talk about everything considering scaling dojos, student acquisition, and all of that good stuff. Today we're going to talk about how you can basically create the dojo of your dreams. This is what this video is probably titled. I want to talk about anything else, so let's straight up get into it. So you have to realize that everything in life is cause and effect. I think it was Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward stuff. You probably knew that already before, but it's good to remember here because what you basically need to realize is that like every action you take in your life basically has an effect. So no matter how small the action is, maybe I don't know, like you feel thirsty and so you go drink something, or you drink something and so you won't feel thirsty anymore, or you plug earpods in your ears and so you won't hear the outside world as good anymore, or I don't know, you watch Netflix the entire evening, go to bed way too late, and then you feel a little foggy the next day. Pretty simple and straightforward stuff, I guess. But the same is also obviously true for your dojo. So, for example, you launch Facebook ads and you optimize them a lot, work a lot of them, do some deep research on them, etc. You will probably launch great Facebook advertisements. Um, Other way around, the same. Like if you just do you're a little lazy with them and you do them like halfway, well, they're probably not gonna perform that good. Same goes for everything else in life. As I've said, it's pretty simple and straightforward stuff, I guess. But you have to realize that when you basically start a dojo, it will basically 10x your personal life problems. So when you have, for example, you have like a personal problem of smoking or whatever, like this problem, or of just in general being undisciplined, like this problem will just 10x inside of your business or inside of your dojo, basically. So what I mean by this, well, let's say like you have a problem of discipline. Well, like how do you expect to build a real dojo that gets like 100K per month, or that is like really getting big? Or maybe you're working in a 9 to 5 right now, 9 to 5 normal job, quote unquote, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing wrong with that, but maybe you want to work full time on your dojo. Well, if you have a business problem, you probably not. If you have a discipline problem, sorry, not business problem, it's gonna manifest in your business, and then, well, at the end of the day, yeah, you have a business problem as well. You have pretty much even a pretty worse business problem, because like like, just imagine, you cannot be you cannot be disciplined. Well, like how do you expect to build a dojo if like every, like, for example, let's say you work a normal 9 to 5, normal, quote unquote, and then you come home at 4 p.m. You work from 8 to 4 p.m. every day, whatever, and then you maybe teach sometimes in the evening, and you could have like do like the rest of the day you could do some research, now maybe take like an hour off every day, whatever, like just what you feel comfortable with, like that you just don't burn out all the time. But mostly it's not even burning out, mostly it's just avoiding the pain of work and becoming a different person. That's a story for another day. We're not gonna cover that in today's video. So basically, when you come home at 4 p.m., like you could work on your dojo, on acquiring new students, or just doing some research on it, on whatever. There was always some tasks, but you basically maybe decide to just waste some time, whatever, or spend time with your family instead of getting to work. I know it might suck, but like it's the reality. Like you can't just spend like every day with your family and expect to get like really easy to like a 6 7 figure dojo, whatever. Like you have to sacrifice something, and the good thing is when you sacrifice something, another thing takes its place, and this is probably, hopefully, working on your dojo, which then help you. But like on the other hand, if like your personal life is pretty straightforward, like your dojo is also gonna be pretty straightforward. It's like it's the same way around, with the positives and with the negatives. And basically, like, as I've said, everything is cause and effect. And so, for example, this might sound a little weird, but just listen to me. Um, you always have faced like the problem of students in your dojo are not straight up saying yes after their free trial. So they're doing a free trial in your dojo, and then they're just like, yeah, well, let me think about it. I'm gonna maybe come back next week and then decide, or whatever. Or I'm gonna give you a call back. I don't know right now. I have to talk to my mom, whatever. If they're a child or a teenager, or whatever. Um, I'll have a think about it. I'll say later yes or no. Well, like, you know why that happens? It's not because your sales skill sucks, although that might also be small part of that, but it's probably because you're also not able to say yes or no straight up. Like, let's say someone, like a friend, asks you if you have some time on the weekend to do something with them, and you're just like, well, I'm not sure yet, I'm gonna text you later, or whatever. Like, of course, people are gonna do the same for you. What do we say in the beginning of the video? Everything is cause and effect. So you have to kind of always say, like, yes, I have time on the weekend, no, I don't have time on the weekend. Do this with everything when you're on a sales call, when you're when someone's trying to sell you something, like start saying nope, nope, and then tell them why, or tell them yes, and then tell them why, whatever it might be. Always, you have to always tell them yes or no, and then it's the same is gonna happen with your dojo. Like you're gonna wonder, like, well, why are all of these people like no straight up saying no or yes? And then when they say no, you obviously can convince them otherwise. I mean, you could try the same when they're saying I need to think about whatever, but like, trust me, we'll help you. Just straight up say like no or yes to something. Don't be like, ah, I gotta think about it, whatever. And the faster you make the decision, the faster the people are gonna make the decision in your dojo. Trust me, it works, and it is like that with everything in life, basically. The same goes for cleaning your apartment. So you always want to have like a clean apartment. This will just help you like with your dojo. Like if your apartment is messy, your dojo is probably also messy, or your business in general. It's basically like that with everything. You want to have everything simple and straightforward, basically, as the brain loves simple things. It's pretty obvious stuff that we're discussing here, but most people are just not doing it, and this is why most people fail with their dojo, or will never get to like 7 or 6 figures, which is fine. But I mean, in my perspective, it's not fine at all. So if you want to get to 6 or 7 figures, check out the first link in the description. It's going to take you to a funnel where there will be a video of me explaining how we can get you more students for your dojo. I don't care if you click it or not, it might just help you. And really, aside from that, subscribe and leave a like if you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.